Hello and welcome to this edition of Manifest Wisely. Y'all know I don't like lighting my Palo Santo with a lighter, but here I am again. What can I say? It was handy and I haven't got any matches yet. It was kind of a busy day. So there's also a partial solar eclipse coming up this weekend, FYI. So I don't know if that's why any of this kind of energies has been a little wonky out there. I don't know. It just maybe it's still effects from the supermoon. I don't know. Fall, time change, seasons, you know, whichever one you want. So I'm just gonna pull some cards today and see what we can find out. And part of this message is that people are going to do what they're going to do. You cannot change people. You can maybe encourage them to make better choices, yes, but people at the end of the day are fulfilling their wants and needs. And if that doesn't align with your wants and needs, then so be it. Right? Like I just got Chinese food. Maybe somebody else doesn't like Chinese food, so that doesn't align with their wants and needs, so they got this tonight. Right? You know what I'm saying? Just for an example. Just for an example. I can illustrate the point. You get it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it. Baby. The Roy Orbison. 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 That's what I get for being cute. Little Roy Orbison. Orbison. He did this thing on PBS called Black and White Nights. It was amazing. So if you like his music at all, or just music in general, because there's a whole bunch of other musicians that show up in this PBS special, including Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, like the boss. I think it's on YouTube. I've seen it on YouTube before, so you don't have to like beg your PBS station. Although you might want to beg your PBS station, support your PBS station, right? They put out the quality programming for us. Every time I turn on, this is why I watch, a lot of YouTube because every time I turn on TV, I'm like, what on earth is going on? And I just turn it on the PBS. Okay, if it's not sports, at least some PBS. Because some of the other stuff, I don't know. All the singing shows are fun, the dancing shows, right? Anyway, how tornadoes going on out there? Authentic penguin. You can stop them, collective. Let me tell you. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. A la your YouTube family. Yes. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Authentic. Be authentically you. And if you're doing anything else, honestly, you're just wasting your time. Just the fact that you can even ask that question of yourself means that you're probably creative. Okay. Um, because people who don't want to be authentic don't care about that question like at all. And there's loads and loads of YouTube channels on healing from relationships with people like that. Okay. Which I spent a lot of time doing when I was in a horrible, horrible, horrible partnership, you guys. So, which I wouldn't even call it a partnership, but that's what it appeared to be from the outside. Right? Right. Okay. Peacock, vibrancy. I'm feeling very vibrant once I got into this reading. I just was not really sure today, and now I'm like, like the demons got me. Demons got me by the horns, so I'm not slowing down now. In the very best way, of course. Uh, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I just think it's so weird. It's like recognize your brilliance, but be humble. You know what I mean? It's like, well, do you toot your horn? Do you not toot your horn? You know what I mean? And I feel like, well, in my experience in the corporate world, oh yes, And after, reading a lot and just personal experiences, a lot of females, especially, or people that are more in the feminine energy, do not toot their own horns or sell themselves because they think other people are just going to notice. No, it does not actually work like that. Okay. So do not be afraid to assert your accomplishments, your achievements, and things of that nature, and state where you are in this race of life versus maybe your counterparts. It's okay. And we all are in a race game of life, aren't we? Yeah. Dog friend. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Aw. Now, are you a cat person or a dog person? Personally, I'm more of a dog person. I've had cats and I like cats, but like I have a dog now. Like I'm not running out to the shelter to get a cat right now. Although I was thinking about getting a kitty for the dog, kind of help keep her company if I'm ever away from, the house. But so, mhm. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna do a Celtic cross for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So you don't have to listen or watch me babble on necessarily, but I am gonna pull a Celtic cross for you guys tonight. Okay. So you could consider this an evening reading. A little settle down time. I have actually been settling down myself a little bit. I have watched, count it, two full movies in the last 2 nights, you guys. The last time I did that, I cannot even, I might have had to have been at the movie theater. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just do not sit down and watch TV anymore. I might have like some YouTube playing or something, but like sitting and watching a whole movie or like watching through a series, I just don't do that anymore. I have not done that anymore almost like a couple years straight. So, it's like my feet just wanted to move, or else I was creating videos like this, or you know what I mean, just doing other things. So it was kind of wild, but they were actually new movies. I was surprised. I was like, oh, I'll probably end up catching up on something. You know what I mean? Like you guys, I used to go to Blockbuster, Blockbuster Video. Shout out for Blockbuster. Anyhow. One of my Facebook friends was worked at Blockbuster at one time. I don't know if we're still Facebook friends or not. He might be on there. Oh dear. It's just a little different these days. Everybody's online. America Online. AOL, they got it. America Online. We are online, baby, are we not? Okay. What is going on for this collective tonight, please? Let's start us off on a good note. What? The Queen of Swords, she wanted to pop out first. And is this what's crossing her? This Page of Pentacles. A lowly author at best, right? Right? Oh, be humble, collective, right? Be humble. But the Queen of Swords is like, I don't know that, right? So there may be a message coming to you, about some financial type work project, something of that nature, and collective, if you're resonating with this Queen of Swords right now, this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as well, you may be like, you know what? I don't even know if I have the time to consider that right now. Ooh, Chariots. In your grounding foundation here, as above, so below, bringing those dreams down into reality. What is going on here today? Okay. Let's see a little bit more about this situation. What's going on, please, for this collective? Cancerian energy as well. Okay. And we are going to have a new moon coming up soon. 5 of Wands. feel like for some of you, you have potentially left like high stress work situations or even just like gamemanship. Like the oh, we went to such and such last week, and then you're like, oh yeah, well I went here, and that was, kind of in terms of like the one-upmanship type of thing. Like it's not, yeah, you're out of that kind of thing, okay? And I feel like with this page coming here, that's part of why it's, in a hesitation because it's like, well, is this just more of the same? Is this more of that? Hey, look at me, I have a new car. Hey, look at me, I have a new girlfriend. Hey, look at me, I have, you know what I'm saying? If those things are going to make you happy in life, yes, great, right? Um, but don't be going for them because you think that in this race of life, this chariot race, think about this now, folks. Okay, now I know I'm doing this reading because the race of your life is a race that you're creating. Okay, you're the one that sees the goal with what's at your finish line. Are you running a marathon or are you running several races? What are you doing? Are you doing sprints? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you can design this a lot of different ways to achieve your goals here. And maybe you're like, you know what? I don't I didn't want a high powered career, so I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so what is going to bring happiness into your foundation here? And are you manifesting it? And with the Queen of Swords, it looks like you're putting up some boundaries that are saying if it's not in my happiness zone, then I'm not dealing with it, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like that is actually part of what this vibrancy is that maybe people are seeing. Okay. Because it's like, well, didn't I just see you out in this rough and tumble? And it's like, well, yeah, but that was when I was out in public, but now I'm home. I don't live in a party zone. That's why I go out to party, right? If that's why you go into the streets for carnival, right? Carnival's not happening inside your house, else you'd have the cops call every night, right? Okay. I think you're getting the point. Time and a place. Now, does this page understand that right now? They're being sent to communicate this, though. So, what else do we have now for this collective? Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior appeared in one of my last readings, I believe. Frowning you. Fear of rejection, fear of getting hurt again, fear of picking the wrong partner and getting burned. Yes. Yeah. Again, boundaries up on these offers. And for good reason. Again, what might be good for somebody else might not actually be good for the gander or you. You could be like, look, I'm involved in I got this line of my business and I got this going on here and I got this too. You might be like, what, I'm just full up right now, but thanks for thinking of me. That's okay to do too. Maybe next year we'll talk about it, right? If it's something that's promising. You know what I mean? There's different ways to handle situations. I feel like the last reading I did was very career focused. This one's now coming out that way as well. Well, Ten of Cups. This is going to lead to your Ten of Cups, guys. You know, I didn't even know what boundaries were. Like I had never even heard the word boundaries. So you know what I mean? Sometimes people are like, boundaries, what are that? Well, maybe a boundary is I don't allow my intimate romantic partner to be in romantic or intimate partnerships with other people while that's a boundary for me, aka cheating. A lot of people want to slap a polyamorous relationship label on it, and they can do that if they want. As long as everybody involved knows what's going on, right? Oh, I'm sorry, ethically non-monogamous. So basically, we just sleep around now. I mean, I'm sorry. How does that work exactly? You find somebody new you want to sleep with, and you call up the person that you're currently sleeping with, and you're like, "Hey, FYI, I'm boning so and so tonight." Like, what collective am I reading for here? Okay, I think that message came across, don't you? Especially the click part. So I'd be like, at that point, forget my number, forget I existed. You're free to bone with the wind. Yes? It is cuffing season, folks, so you gotta watch out for this stuff because there are people that will just shag up just to be shagging up because they know it's gonna get slim pickings real quick. It'll be a long time till spring. People start coming out again, you know? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, watch these offers, man. It's no joke. People do this shit. It's called hobosexualism. Okay? Okay? Yeah, I have this roommate and oh, sheesh. They're so annoying. Wouldn't it be better if you and I lived together? Y'all ready for that? Get ready for it, because if you ain't ready for it, we're gonna do it real quick. Okay. Two of wands in your environment. Yeah, you gotta decide how you're gonna handle this. Um, right now you have a strong vantage point collective, and I feel like you like it that way. And I don't blame you. Especially, this is part of the prize you have your eye on with this Ten of Cups. If I were you, I wouldn't let any fool get in the way of me and a Ten of Cups. You know, I don't care what what looks like. And for the love of God, nobody needs to see it's all over the internet, folks. Maybe this is just, I mean, you think we've never seen that before? Sorry, but and if I was curious, I could just go and look on the internet, find a picture. It's not that hard. It's like if you're just, I don't get anyway, Justice Libra, hopes and fears. Are you on the right side or the wrong side? My last reading was entitled For the Night Owl. So if this is resonating with you at all, you may want to check that reading out, please. Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and get a clarification on this one, though. What else do we have here, Spirit? Outcome. feel like there's just a lot of people around you right now that they're like not sure, right? It's like who can it be now? Yeah, they're unsure about these contracts and if they're going to get these contracts with you. All right. So, you know what I mean? When you're looking on the dotted line here, um, yeah, devil's in the details. Ain't it, son? Is that what they say? Hmm. So, you know when they say don't mix business and pleasure, right? Because, yeah, sometimes things can turn a little sour. Emotions get involved, right? But here, I don't know, guys, this Ten of Cups is coming through really solid for me right now. Let's go ahead and get a Moonology card first before I do any clarification. So, please subscribe or like the video. Drop a comment if any of this resonates with you. For joy. I swear, yeah, cuffing season for real. Like, I just went like to get food and somebody like hollered at me. You know what I'm saying? Like hollered at me while I was just walking in to the establishment so I could pick up my order. And it's like, you know what? Number one, you did not buy my freaking dinner, dude. Right? You think you're gonna holler at me when I'm going inside to pay for my own darn food? Give me a break now. Please. Please. You know, my car not may not be the newest one in the lot, but that doesn't mean I'm a holler act type girl in the parking lot. Okay. Was that Gwen Stefani? Ain't no holler back girl. That's how we do it. If we want to holler back. We say, we ain't no holler back girl. We do it while we're dancing to Gwen Stefani. One of my little friends, my friend, somebody I know, his son loves Gwen Stefani. So that's right. Boy knows what's up because he knows what he likes in the girls. What do you need to release, Waning Moon? So yeah, you might need to like release, competition, certain people, certain expectations of contracts and things that you're just kind of like, you know, this isn't really my thing. So if you want it to be your thing, that's fine, right? But whatever you're going towards collective and quickly at that, it's like you are just carving out this space where you can finally focus on your future and a very happy future as well. And then that's when it starts to become easier to, right? Sometimes pick the people that you want to work with, right? Because you understand what is supposed to be into your circle. I did another video earlier. I titled it Circle of Trust. And that is totally, it was on this card too, this Three of Pentacles. So if this is resonating with you, I would go back and watch that reading. Believe in the impossible blue moon. We had a blue moon. I think in August we did. Yes. So maybe collective, and I'm guilty of this as well. You know what I mean? You get down in the dumps, sometimes you don't have the positive thoughts, and it's like maybe you didn't think this was possible for yourself, right? Whatever this, kind of happy ending is for you in this partnership. That could be, having a long-term partner, having kids, having fur babies, And this doesn't necessarily mean male, female. This could be, you finally found your great, same-sex partner and you're going to get married or whatever your state allows you to do, right? So, believe in the impossible. Yes. Don't give up. Remember, you have a distinctly good vantage point. And why is that, collective? Because you've been creating boundaries where they're necessary. Just kind of look at how I picked this up. And it's almost like, yeah, it's like somebody brought her the offer and they're like, ooh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have presented it quite like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because it's like, who do you think this queen is? You think she's just some Joe Schmo on the street that doesn't know anything? You think she's never signed a contract before in her life? Think she's stupid? Remember, not all of this message will resonate, so don't sweat it if it's not yours. One more, please, therapist, doctor. That's what I'm wondering if they're gonna which side of justice they're gonna fall on when it comes to this collective. And it's your side that they want to be on, okay? Understand. Understand that. I never know when I start reading. Message is gonna be. Here we are, right? Even, oh my God, was I just not talking about that Superman? Emotions are running high, dude. I'm telling you, I feel like this is an overflow from that. Okay, it's like things are just still kind of tense. You don't have to let it get out of control. Okay, you can examine it. You can even have feelings about it. So that's kind of part of this here, right? Feeling like, ah, jeez, now what? Some people can't handle those types of things. All right, collective, I'm gonna try and get a really fast clarification now. For the person or persons in your energy, hey, let's go, little darling. Yeah, somebody wants you to be getting on it, all right. And the kind of getting on it is King of Wands style. So if you know what that means, he's the spicy, saucy, fiery Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, sexual healing energy. Fire and air do complement each other, do they not? Do they not? On this Queen of Swords. So, collective, if this is you, this steely eyed female Queen of Swords, right? What is this masculine energy doing here? This King of Wands. Who is that to you? Okay. Now, let's keep going. Clarifying this Page of Pentacles for the person persons in your energy, please. Scorpio. Yeah. So, collective. If this was strictly a sexual relationship, you put an end to that. Okay. Or like, look, you know, I've done that before, like that's nice, whatever, but I need more than that. And not everyone is prepared to deal with that. And that's why they have to go back to the drawing board because they just don't even understand how to function otherwise. How some people make it through their day, I don't know, but this Queen of Swords, this was the boundary that was established for this deal. Okay. Now, moving on into the Chariot here, and it's the Foundation clarifying, please, for this collective. Ooh, the Six of Cups. Potentially, this person wants some kind of reunification with you, or a person wants to come into unification. Yes. I want to say the apple of your eye, like of their eye, like this person feels like, but that's kind of like a parental type thing, somebody thinking that you're the apple of their eye, I feel like. Um, let's keep going. Five of Wands, Spirit Guide. Sorry guys, sometimes I get the message and then sometimes it just trails off and that's all I can do. So, it is what it is, okay? Judgment. Yeah. You definitely called judgment on any of this competitive pettiness type stuff, and that's exactly. So if you're still in the process of potentially releasing some of that, that's why this card came up here. And also to tell you that that was the right move to do. You know, sometimes we do these difficult things and there is nobody there to pat us on the back to say that was the right thing to do. Okay. So remember where we started, collective, all right, in this authenticity here. Okay. So if you feel like you're being yourself, right, admitting a truth of a situation, then yeah, you're doing the right thing. And it's other people then that are going to have to deal with the judgment and the outcome, not you. You know what I mean? Like at that point, that becomes their problem to deal with. All right, now clarifying Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, collective. I feel like you're almost like, especially with this Queen of Swords, I feel like you're almost too busy to care. Because you're just like, look, I have so many other things going on right now that like whatever is perplexing you, you know, and maybe that's somebody in Karmicville, I'm not sure, in Karmic City. You're just like, I don't have time to even talk to you about it anymore. You know? I'm getting that song again. Where were you when I needed you? That's when I've channeled before. Where were you when I needed you? Yeah. Three of Cups. So somebody wants to come in and definitely celebrate these good times with you. Just make sure it's the right people celebrating on your behalf, right? But if you need to cut loose a little bit, that's okay. I wouldn't overdo anything that, looking forward to gatherings again with the right people, the right circle is going to keep you in a good mindset, I think. All right. Now, continuing with the Eight of Wands for this collective. The High One Pisces, yes, this has been coming out lately. So you may feel like there has been some kind of delay, and especially if you're having to turn away people and you're like, look, this is just not the right offer. Why am I not getting the right offer? You know, but this delay is not going to take very long here on top of it's Eight of Wands, okay? And sometimes it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, the universe is like, you know what, you're just moving too fast, you know. Yeah, I know you think this is all race and everything, and that's great, but you're going too fast, and I'm gonna show you something here. And this could be having to do with this humility here. Being able to, at the same time, show who you are, show your uniqueness here, right? But being able to take a pause and say, even how bright I am among these other peacocks, look at how well I fit in. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, practice humility to avoid jealousy. So you could be seeing other people around you getting offers, and you're like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? Right? Okay. You have to remember you have to run your own race. All right. So, and your vantage point, again, is unique. So clarify this Two of Wands, please. Sorry guys, this is such a long video that it is a Celtic crossing. This could take more time, so, especially with the clarification. All right. You know, I'm getting tired already. Ace of Wands. Bada bing, bada boom. So the passion that you have here for getting what you want is very high. Yes. Okay. So much so, in fact, that you're willing to do something about it. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. And, it could be that kind of passion that you had with this King of Wands, but from a different vantage point. Dare I say, with someone else. Okay. Yes, it is possible, right? Believe it. Some people, well, just when you're not looking, maybe you'll bump into somebody. Think back of all the people you've met. Have you ever just bumped into somebody and you still know them today? 'Cause I'm sure that's a great many of people. Clarifying. So in your environment, it's really not going to be that much different. And it's going to be standing out to you a lot hotter than, you know, than these maybe cooler level type relationships. Okay. So let's get on to the Justice card here. Too many. Too many. Literally the sun. Well, like I said, too hot. The sun wanted to come out. So I ain't too hot for me. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Psst, right? You ever do that one? Oh yeah, baby. I am hot today. Okay. And that girl in the video say, uncomfortable is temporary, drip is forever. Sweat is temporary because she's sweating in her hoodie. Anyway, Aquarius is more air energy. So collective. If you feel like you're the one that has to show people what this justice looks like, don't think you have to be responsible for that. Okay. You can share what you want, but what other people do with it then is up to them. After you put something out there, like just like this YouTube video, I am taking a risk here. I am putting this YouTube video out and I'm going to have to say, use your own discernment after this. How you interpret these messages after, you watch this video is completely up to you. You can say it's a load of bollocks. I have no idea. Hopefully you don't take anything too much to heart where it's going to ruin your whole day. And if that's the case, there might be other issues going on, right? Okay. So think about that. Aquarian, uniqueness, being yourself. Yes. Right. What about your friends? Oh, they gonna hang around. I'm gonna let you down. No. So, I mean, you could be a pack leader, but who's in your pack, right? I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Yeah. 9 of Wands again. Okay. Sagittarius energy coming through as well. Um, yeah, I personally would get into a whole lot of new, type of partnerships. Use your own discernment, of course. Boundaries that you have are there for a reason. Potentially, yes. Okay. So, I understand what it's like to be lonely. Yeah. Sometimes then we end up talking to people or, getting into situationships that aren't healthy out of loneliness. It's human nature. It happens. Yeah. So, my loneliness is killing me. Yeah. I must confess, I still believe. And although this might be a small party of three, it's mighty. Okay. There will be people that want to celebrate with you, to see you happy. There are people that actually believe it or not. And that might be why this believe in the impossible card is out here. Because, yeah, I have a YouTube channel and I see a lot of things that are on YouTube too. And it's just, some days it's disconcerting about how people treat each other and how they want to treat each other. Okay. Just remember, not everybody's like that. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Right. Getting out of the victimhood of why is this happening? And it's like, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to gain from this situation? Yes. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. If you've never looked up your north node, I would definitely do that. And definitely check out both Western and Vedic astrologies, you guys. You're already doing it. So if you're like, look, I don't know how I'm being authentic, blah, blah, well, maybe you're in a profession that you enjoy. That's authentic. Maybe there's something at your profession that you enjoy doing. That's being authentic. You're already doing it. Stop. So, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like some, like when Isaac Newton was sitting under the tree type scenario here for you to realize what the H is going on, what the monkey H is going on, right? Okay. Shock that monkey. Awakening. I love it when the cards come out like this. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah. So the overthinking of whatever, it's gonna be you're not it's just gonna like come to you and you're just gonna feel it. Maybe emotions are running high. Maybe you're somebody who's just starting to tap into your emotions. Ooh, right? Ooh, emotions. Ooh. Who wants to deal with that? Emotions. Isn't that what happens to girls when they start crying? Ooh, I don't want to have that happen to me. Have you ever seen a girl on her period? Oh my God. So, do not dim to fit in. No, definitely not you. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I did say something about fitting in earlier, but sometimes humility requires a little fitting in, doesn't it? Fitting in does not necessarily mean dimming, though. As you can see, this peacock still has its feathers spread. It just happens to be around other peacocks that understand it's a freaking peacock for crying out loud. Where else are they supposed to put those darn feathers? Especially when they're outdoors. Okay? All right. I think you're starting to get it. Anyway, if not, I don't know what to say. We're just having fun here. Trying to transform these energies into something beneficial for this collective. So I hope you enjoyed this message. And if you did, please subscribe, like, or drop a comment. And I'll see you next time. Manifest wisely. Bye bye.